Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We're back from the news. And of course, you heard a whole lot in terms of what's happening across Nigeria, especially on the one that relates to NIWA and what they are doing to also provide a whole lot of support and prevent loss of lives. We've had so many boat mishaps, especially within the Niger, Kogi, and all those corridors. So many boat mishaps. But thank God that the government is rising to the occasion. And that's why this morning we're going to be focusing on water transportation. And joining us on the phone line as we reflect on sailing through Lagos, the boat operators experience, I have on the phone line this morning Babatope Fajemirokun. He's the National President, Waterfront Boat Owners and Transporters Association of Nigeria, WABOTAN. Babatope Fajemirokun, are you there? Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How are you today?
Okay, so very, very loud and clear right now. So where are you located at the moment?
Personally, I'm in Badagry. I enjoy myself at the marina and the beach area.
Good. So let's assess water transportation as it is right now. How would you describe it? So far, so good in 2025?
It has not been very good for us because of the fuel subsidy. Our business need a lot of our engine consume a lot of fuel, so it has not been so easy. And if you look at the Lagos road now, some of the roads are good now, not even good, very, very good. So people are back on the road.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about WABOTAN now. That's the Waterfront Boat Owners and Transport Association. What do you guys do?
We are into both business, water transportation. We're into water transportation, especially we are basically based in Lagos.
Right. Because I see here that you are the national president. So I was just wondering, is it an association that cuts across the country or you guys are just located in Lagos?
No, we have our head office in Lagos and we have other state branches as well. We have in Ondo State, we have in Niger State, Delta State, and the River State.
So what's the strength of your membership? Like how many people make up the association?
We are many.
Okay.
We are many. If I want to tell you the figure, we are over 8,000.
8,000 members as operators?
Yes. Presently, yes, we are over 8,000.
Wow. Do we have up to that number of operators in Nigeria? I was just thinking that you guys will not be more than 200 or 300.
No. In Lagos alone, we have over 350.
Wow.
And Lagos is just part of it. In Ondo State, basically, there are many in Ondo State, Rivers, and Delta State. Yeah.
So now it's WABOTAN. Because I know before now you guys used to be ADBOTAN, tourists, boat operators, and water transporters of Nigeria. So at what point did you metamorphose into WABOTAN?
Over 7 years.
Okay. So
over 7 years.
This is just now for boat operators and waterfront operators, right?
Even up to now, you cannot even know the difference between ADBOTAN and WABOTAN.
Right.
We still collaborate, we still work together. If not that name, you cannot even know the difference between WABOTAN and ADBOTAN.
Okay, so how important is WABOTAN? We know water transportation is a crucial aspect of transportation generally, but how crucial is your association to the development of water transportation in Nigeria?
Yeah, very, very, very crucial in the sense that we normally add our training like 3-4 times in a year. We train our members 3-4 times in a year. Because of all this boat mishap, you train and retrain our members.
Okay. So for those who operate in the Lagos area, because I know Lagos is really, really surrounded by water, and that means there's a whole lot. So tell me, what are the potentials? What are the things that we have in there? Can people who are listening to us right now, can they successfully say, well, I can really, really move from one location to the other in Lagos and enjoy my ride, or perhaps enjoy sailing on the waterways?
Of course, like what Lagos State government is doing now, like we had a meeting about 3 months ago, all the old commissioner of transport in Nigeria who were invited, and I was opportune to be part of that meeting. So when I was telling them about Lagos, the other commissioner were telling me, don't say anything about Lagos. Lagos had it all. Like what Lagos is doing now, presently, Lagos State gave the boat operators boats to operate for Lagos, omnibus. So it has been so good, because if you look at from Badore to CMS to Apapa to Ojo. So people are enjoying it.
Okay.
I'll give kudos to Lagos State government on that.
So how many routes do we have in Lagos that people can navigate through?
We have a lot of routes. We have Ikorodu, CMS. We have Ikorodu, Ebutero. We have Badore, CMS, Badore, Falomo. We have Falomo, Liverpool to Ojo. We have Ojo to Badagry. We have Badagry to Liverpool. So many routes.
And how long does it take?
They are still dredging.
Right.
They are still dredging to do more for Lagos State.
And how long does it take to go through all these areas? I mean, you are in Badagry, for instance. Somebody who's coming to CMS from Badagry, how long will it take?
It's 55 minutes.
55?
Badagry to CMS is 55 minutes.
Wow. 55 minutes on the waterways.
55 minutes.
Right. And how often do you have that kind of trip? In a day?
For now, in a day, we have it once in a day now. Between 7 and 8 o'clock. Then back in the evening between 4 and 5 p.m.
And are you hoping to increase that journey?
Yeah, we are willing to do that.
All right. Okay, so let's reflect on you as an operator. You just said it now, that issues that relates to fueling is a major challenge. What other challenges do you face?
Other challenges? The other challenges we are facing is night sailing. Our navigation light at night in Nigeria is not so good like other countries, so we cannot sail at night. So we do close by 5:30, 6 o'clock. So it's a major challenge to us to move people. People that can't sail at night. That's one of the challenges we are facing right now.
Okay. Feeling one, sailing at night is another.
Yeah.
What time of the day do you guys resume? Anybody wants to be on the boat in the mornings, what time?
We resume by 6 a.m. in the morning and close by 6 p.m. at night.
6 a.m., 6 p.m. All right. So in terms of the infrastructure for water transportation, how are we performing?
In terms of infrastructure?
Yes, for water transportation.
Yeah, we are progressing gradually. Like we have our newly constructed jetties by Lagos State government. We have one at Liverpool, Badagry, Ojo, Ebutero. Ebutero is about to be completed. So we have a lot of infrastructure on it, and the water ambulances. We have it in Palomon and CMS. So we are progressing gradually.
So for you as an operator, you navigate through the Badagry corridor. So from Badagry, can you go out of Nigeria?
Yes, you can. You can go up to Port Novo.
Okay, so your boat sail from Badagry to Port Novo?
Yes, once in a day.
And how long does that take?
It's about 25 minutes.
25 minutes, so it's not far off.
It's not far. No. It's not far.
All right. So in terms of
and we have the presence of the government agencies on the road. We have customs, immigration, NDLEA, and others to check those people that are crossing over to other countries.
So you also have them on the waterways too?
Yes, we have them. Immigration, customs, NDLEA, civil defense, and even we have presence of Nigerian Navy at the border area.
So tell me, can you say, Babatope, Fajemirokun, that people are really making use of the waterways? Do you have people that are always coming in there on a daily basis to say, look, it's better for me to use the waterways than to go on the roads?
Yes. when we have a lot of them, we have some people that cannot even move by road again since they've been passing the waterways. We have some people working in our upper legs. We have a lot of custom officers that are used to it. They live in Badagry and they live from Badagry to Apapa every day and return by water every evening as well. We have a lot of them.
All right. We'll talk about the kind of boats that you use. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This is Maritime today. And today we're talking water transportation, sailing through Lagos, looking at the boat operators' experience. And Babatope Fajemirokun, who is the National President, Waterfront Boat Owners and Transport Association of Nigeria, WABOTAN, is our guest. We're going to take a short break right now. When we return, we'll connect with him and also hear from you too. When was the last time you went on the waterways? When was the last time you sailed through the waterways? You can share your experience with us. And if you have any questions for Fajemirokun, feel free to connect with us. And that's on 091 5387 7127. A brief break. We will be back.
Nigerian shippers cancel day to serve you well. No matter the problem, we go solve them for you. Yes, so the Nigerian Shippers Council, they feel in a parole now for every level. And as soon as goods, they move from port A, go enter port B with a measure within on a needle. For the Nigerian Shippers Council, we don't sharp proper to fit hear you wella, work with you wella, and help you fit serve your customers them better, no matter where them day. As we country port economic regulator, the Nigerian Shippers Council get every now to fit make government consider the problem where shippers them they face. Visit we office for number 4 or to buy your daily show your daily lane. Papa email us for nsc@shipperscouncil.gov.ng. We website now www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng. Allow us on top 0818-888-8895 or 0703-584-6468. For you we dey gidigba. Nigerian Shippers Council with the meeting now for the port of una need.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Maritime today is the program, and I still have with me on the phone line Babatope Fajemirokun. He's the National President of Waterfront Boat Operators, Boat Owners and Transport Association of Nigeria. Let me see if we can take some calls that are coming in. Hello there, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
All right, you need to speak up. What's the name?
My name is Sheyi.
Sheyi, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Iba.
Oh, Sheyi from Iba. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Good. So you have a question for Fajemirokun?
Yeah, a question.
Okay.
What I want to say is for people like us that we have phobia for water.
Okay.
Is there something that can keep us at ease, knowing that okay, we are safe when
in the waterways?
Yes. And are the boat operators, are they trained to handle people like us?
Very good question. All right. So you've not gone on the waterways before?
No, because I'm scared. I have not even gone to the pool before.
Okay. All right. We'll find out. Thank you so much.
Oh.
I think you seem to be echoing the thoughts of my producer too. All right. So Fajemirokun, for those who have not been able to sail and they have this fear for going on the waterways, are the boat operators, are they trained? The drivers? I'm sorry, the sailors now. Are they trained?
They are well trained. The sailors, they are well trained. They are trained by Dimasa, Niwa, and Laswa.
Okay. So
they are well trained.
Can they calm the fears of those who have not gone on the waterways before to say, look, don't worry, nothing will happen on this journey?
Yes. Apart from that, we have our water marshal at the jetty that normally talks to them before the commencement of the journey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that tell them this is how to wear your jacket. This is what to do when you have this type of situation. This is what you do when you have this type of situation. We have our water marshal that are doing that at the jetty before the commencement of the journey.
Right. Okay, then 09153877127, 08099120777. That's the numbers that you can call or perhaps send a message like this one. This one says, good morning, Mr. Fajemirokun. Can you speak to the rule can you speak to the role of women in boat transportation industry? Thanks. Nike is sending this one in from Ikeja. So, do you have women as operators as well?
No, we have a lot of women in our association. We have a lot of them. We have a lot of boat owners that are women. Even we have a sailor that are women in our associations.
Oh, you have some female sailors too?
Yes.
Wow.
That are well trained.
That's interesting. Okay.
They are well trained.
So women are encouraged to also join?
Yeah.
What does it take for you to be a boat operator? I mean, obviously you must have a boat, right?
Yes, you must have a boat. You must have a boat for us to be a member of boat owners. We call it boat owners.
How affordable, if I'm going to put it that way? I mean, how much does it cost for one to get a boat?
With the present situation, you need over 10 million naira to get a boat on the water now.
Wow. It doesn't matter the capacity, right? What kind of capacity is that?
It depends on the capacity. Like the one we're using from Badagry to CMS to Ebutero is about 10 million naira.
And what's the capacity? Like how many seater?
How many passengers? That's about 21 passengers.
21 passengers. So for the bigger ones, it's going to cost far more than that.
The bigger one, like I don't know. The one like Lagos State government is giving to us is a lot of money though. I can't disclose it.
This one says, good morning. What support or policy changes would you like to see from the government to help boat operators? You didn't put your name, but thank you. So what kind of support are you guys looking for from the government?
To support us financially and in terms of training. To support us financially because it's not easy. When it comes to financing and in terms of training, we still need more training from the government.
Okay, so now that government is looking at alternative kind of fueling, for most of these automobiles, are we looking in the direction of perhaps maybe the use of CNG for your boats? Is that part of the discussion?
It's already ongoing. It's already ongoing. Some banks are willing to assist us on that. It's ongoing with the help of the Lagos State government. So some banks are willing to help us on that. So that one is ongoing as well. So.
Okay, so somebody is listening to you this morning, Fajemirokun. Is it a lucrative business for anyone who wants to put his investment?
I'll just give you a straightforward answer. Yes.
Yes, so it's very lucrative.
Very, very.
All right, then. Update from the inner part of Marina says it's an appreciable movement from UBA roundabout and NMPC filling station proceeding towards Cathedral Church down to Nintel intersection. All looking pretty good. Good movement as well from State House connecting Force Road. All those areas looking very, very good. All right, in terms of those that really, really ride and make use of the waterways, when you compare it, how are we doing this year from what you've seen, especially those that are coming from your corridor?
You mean what to compare with last year? No. There's a lot of difference. The business is not like last year where we have a lot of people patronizing us, but this year the patronage has come down drastically.
Right. And people make use of water transportation for tourism, right?
Yep.
So that would definitely mean that during the festive season, it's likely going to receive
you see a lot of people
a higher patronage.
Yeah, during the festive period, like the year is coming now, a lot of people have been making some booking for the boat. I want to use this for this. I want to use this for this.
All right. So how often do you maintain your boats so that they can meet into standards that is required for optimal performance?
Yeah, we have technical departments that work on that. But I believe when you run some mileage, you need to go for servicing. You don't wait till it says I want to wait for 30 days. When you have run some mileage, you have to go for services.
Some people have had some experiences in the past And that somehow has really affected them. I mean, situations whereby probably the boat is on the water sailing and all of a sudden the engine goes off and people are wondering what's going to happen. Is it going to sink or that kind of a situation?
No.
For those that come across that kind of experience, what would you say to them?
I told you initially, before you leave the jet, before the commencement of the journey,
right,
through all this process, that if this happened on the water, this is what you do. If this happened on the water, this is what you do. So they are already aware that this boat might stop along the way. So,
okay. Hello. All right. We lost that connection there. Let's see if we can just quickly reestablish that before we round off the program. But like I said, those of you around the the Central Business District corridor are still looking very, very good. The Shangotedo end as well, looking pretty good. Excellent vehicular movement being experienced from Eleko Junction down to Igondo, Bugije, Awuyaya, and others, all looking pretty good this morning. And we can tell you CBD, Marina, looking good as well.
Oh.
Okay, hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, so let's begin to round this off. So for those who have fear for going on the waterways, you're saying let them be very calm. They do not have any worries.
They don't have anything to worry about. So we are up to the task. Lagos State government are up to the task. NIWA, we have an emergency rescue team, both in Badagry, Ikorodu, Marina, Badore, and Panama. So they should be calm. No problem. No cause for alarm.
All right. So unlike the roads, we have some specified lanes, especially like BRT. You have those kind of corridors. Do you have those kind of routes too on the waterways?
The water is very big for you to sail.
It's very big, right?
It's very big for you to sail.
All right, let's round it off right now. Fajemirokun, what's your message to the listeners and even the government on how we can improve water transportation?
Yeah. My message, Lagos State government, I would like to thank Lagos State government for their support they've been giving us so far, so good on this water transportation. And for our passengers, I want to encourage them to do more because Lagos State government and NIWA and NIMASA, they are doing a lot on the safety of the waterway.
It's nice having you on the program. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, then. So, having speaking with Babatope Fajemirokun, of course, he is the national president of Waterfront and Boat Owners, as well as Transport Association of Nigeria. And this morning, we've been able to reflect a bit on water transportation and, of course, the value that is bringing. But this time around, we've looked at it from the perspective of the boat operators of Nigeria. We have to go. The program has been produced by Dayo Anthony, Nifemi Meroyi, and, of course, Damilola Ajayi, both of them in the studios this morning. Maximum shout out going out to Remy Aluko of our social media team. Same for Okpayemi Shodunke. Our executive producer is Taya Conley. I want to appreciate Rebecca Adamu, who is the Assistant Director of Public Relations for the Nigerian Shippers Council. You can connect with the Shippers Council on all their platforms at NG Shippers. My name is Victor Oteri. Have a great weekend. Bye.